Today is the 12th of May in the year 2012. We're about to fly the Blade MQX. There it is, finally. Okay, here we go. Sometimes it doesn't seem to want to bind immediately. Go up a little higher this time. Yeah, we're up there about 25-30 feet. Okay, we'll come back toward us. Somebody's coming. Hey!
You get a new one?
Yeah, this is my little MQX blade.
Like your body's a little crooked, huh?
What do you mean body's crooked?
Like it's leaning to one side.
Well, it will go according to what the wind is. I mean, if I have to lean it, if I have to move it one way or the other, I move it one. It flies just like basically like an airplane, except you got to use rudder more than ailerons.
How much was that thing?
Too much. 139.
That's not bad.
Nice and quiet, huh?
It's live. At least you can use that control. I think that's probably a lot easier to use than the iPad.
I don't know. Well, for me, it's not, because because one thing with the iPad, if you let go of the throttle on an iPad, it'll just stay right where it is. On this, when there is no automatic control on here.
Yeah.
You have to fly it all the time, and when you put the throttle down, it comes down. When you put it up, it goes up. And like right now, I've got about a little less than half throttle. Right there, it's just half throttle.
You got a camera on it?
Right now, yeah.
Did you put it there, or it come with it?
No. I mean, I have a camera on my hat.
Oh.
No, there ain't no camera on that. But I've got cameras that I'm gonna put on there. I just got to find out how well it flies.
Battery too.
Huh?
Takes a dinky little battery too.
500 milliamp hour single cell.
Yeah. Half of the price. That's not bad. You can afford it.
Yeah, the nice thing about it is it's very precise.
Yeah, you can take it out indoors.
Yeah.
A lot easier than the other one.
Yeah.
The other one
Yeah, it weighs 2.5 ounces. The only way you can tell the front of it, though, that's why they have the white props. There's two different configurations you can fly to. I've only tried the first one, which is called X configuration, but then they have a Y configuration where you set it up a little different and it flies different. But so far, when they send it to you, it's in this configuration, and that's more like we fly airplanes, other than the fact that you got to get used to using rudder control and throttle together. That's the hard part. And you got to be able to know which side is the white one, so you don't get out of control. And because I've flown airplanes so long, regular airplanes, you want to go ahead and use the ailerons, and you really don't want to do that when you're turning. You got to concentrate on rudder and the elevator. But otherwise, it's good. Now I have 3 different rates set in it. Right now I'm flying it at low rate. I can switch, no, I'm flying it at high rate right now. I'll switch to low rate, and a little bit easier because I don't get quite as much, Yeah, it don't go quite as nuts. And the nice thing about this, there's really no limit on altitude or anything, only what you can see, because it's, you know, it's regular 2.4 gigs, so using a regular radio. Unlike the iPad, it gets too far away from you and you don't know what you're doing. It's quiet enough. You can get it right close to you and you can barely hear it. I didn't know if anybody come out here today, Tom. I've been out here since about 8:15. Whoa, look at that wind come up. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, Tom's going to a funeral. Jerry's working.
I figured Jerry was probably working.
I built me some new landing gear for this, some nice heavy duty stuff.
Ah, good.
And I was taxiing it around in the street yesterday and figured, oh, I'll try and get it up just a little bit and bring it down, you know, and
Yeah.
veered off a little bit and caught the one of the poles for the mailboxes and big old mud right here.
Huh. Yeah, that's what happens.
It's stupid in the street.
I made a mistake earlier flying my micro S-Bach, and I hit the ground kind of hard, but all I did was knocked off one of the side force generators, and I've already glued that back on, just waiting for it to really set up good. But
fixed up the tail wing, put a bunch of vinyl on it. Should be alright.
yeah, I still don't want to try anything too fancy with this because it's kind of difficult for me to get used to it. You know, when you get my age, you're not as quick as you once were.
Hey, I brought my batteries with me this time.
Oh, you did, huh? Yeah. That's my biggest problem. I forget things too easy.
Oh man.
I have a checklist. I have a blackboard in my garage, and I have a checklist. So now I follow my checklist. I check each thing off to make sure I have everything. It's the only way I can leave without forgetting something. Okay, we got up there about, whoa, it's made about 30 feet maybe. Let's see, let's go up a little bit more. There we're up. How high would you say we're up there now?
About 20 feet.
30?
30 maybe.
Yeah, I think about 30 probably. I gotta come down now because my battery's coming down. That was not a good landing. This one does a nice knife edge. I like this little beast though. Performs well.
Too. It's either like slicing, I have an extra rudder at the house, slicing and making it this one just about a ½ inch longer, or just throwing a little extra throw on it, you know what I mean? Because
yeah,
a knife edge, but it sags.
See,
you know?
See this one? Look at that.
Yeah. It's got drops a little?
Well, that time, but usually I don't. I just didn't get on the rudder enough there.
Yeah, that one is meant to do it a lot more, but this one isn't. But
yeah.
I'm thinking,
this one, see, you can hold it there real well. See?
Yeah. That one's got the bigger rudder. This one don't. You know, and I was thinking about either first trying a little bit more rudder on it, you know, going to a different hole, and if that don't give me what I need, and if it don't, then I'll make your rudder just a little bigger, but keep the same paint scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just slice about a ½ inch more out of the other one and put it on top of this one.
That was pretty good there. 11 seconds left. Take it off.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I've got no fucking radio. Lost me another fan, but that landing gear's still good. That was a pretty good crash, and look at the landing gear still there.
Huh. Other than that, fine, huh? Yeah. I think I'm running low on battery. It seems weird that I shouldn't be out of battery yet.
Body, but it's got a little break to it.
How's that?
Landing gear, look at it. Glad I put that stuff there. Because it came down, bam, about like that.
Yeah.
Which gave it a little crack right there. That ain't bad.
No.
And that piece.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever find that piece. A little chot, but I mean.
You just felt that in.
Oh, look at my landing gear.
Oh, and see, that's what I told you. The only place that was going to be weak is right here. That's what I told you. The landing gear itself is very strong, but
that was a crash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.